Hey everyone, and welcome back to a very special unboxing. We got a call, we went out of state, and it is right here in this bag. So without any further ado, we're going to get straight into this one today, and then we'll do some story time. So coming out of this big orange bag is a puppy! So not a Birkin, not a Kelly, but this is definitely the most special unboxing that I will have this year. We have gotten a brand new golden retriever puppy. We picked her up from a breeder in Alabama, and her name is Margot Violet. If you can guess where her two names came from, put that in the comments. But I just wanted to share our new little puppy with you guys. We still have Chloe, who is a very proud, very good big sister to Margot. And I do have some actual unboxing now. I did the Strathberry sample sale. I got to shop that with the wonderful woman that I work with there, Maria. And yes, hello, you're very sleepy. And so I'm going to hand the puppy off to my husband, say bye puppy, and get into the actual real unboxing. So the Strathberry sample sale is a really great opportunity to get some amazing deals, but also some amazing products. So what the sample sale is it is where they use their samples. So one-offs that never went into production, things that were maybe different versions originally. Maybe it's missing a chain, maybe it was the sample in the store and it got damaged. Those are the types of things that get sold. The vast majority of the items are in complete perfect condition, as the two items that I got are one-offs. You can probably still hear the puppy. But the two items that I got this year are one-of-a-kind one-offs. They never went into production, and my wonderful client advisor there knows that that's the type of thing that I'm interested in. I don't want something just to get a good deal. I want something that's very unique and very different, and I think that both of these pieces tick that off. So they did ship in the Strathberry box. The label is actually on the other side of this box, and I've never had that happen before, so that was interesting. But the first item I got is a piece of ready to wear, and I will insert some model pictures, but it is this gorgeous wool cashmere blend cape. So it's got a turtleneck on it, and then it has this slit in the front and slits at each of the sides. Like I said, I'll put a model picture in here so that you can see this. This was marked at just 100 pounds. I think it was 100 pounds. This one actually may have been less. 75 pounds. Typically their capes are, I believe, 350 pounds, I want to say. So like amazing deal, but such a gorgeous piece. And I actually felt kind of bad buying this one because as Maria was trying it on, she's like, if no one bought this one, I was gonna buy it. And I was like, I kind of want to leave it for her, but at the same time, I really want it. And so I did end up buying it, and I apologize to her for that. But I absolutely love this. It is in my color palette. It is in my style. I have a cape that I've worn for years in a similar style that has just gotten to the point where it needs to be retired. And so very excited to be able to replace it with this one for next winter. Now, at the beginning of the year, when I did my wish list video, I said that I was going to try to limit myself to one YSL bag, one Strathberry bag, one probably a pre-loved bag, be it a Lady Dior, a Chanel wallet on chain, some other type of wallet on chain, and then possibly a fourth bag, probably coming from one of those three categories. So this is going to be one of my 4 bags that I'm purchasing for the year. This was very much an on instinct purchase. I saw it and I was like, yeah, that one's got to come home. There were a lot of tight contenders, but this one, like as soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, I'm done. One of the things that I mentioned in that video was that I was wanting a purple bag. I also have been wanting more of an evening bag because I've noticed that when my husband and I go out for date nights sometimes, the bags that I have are either just like my black stylus, which is totally fine, but if I want something other than black for a handbag, I don't really have anything that's small outside of my one nano bag. And that's not why I necessarily want to take either. And so this is checking off the purple bag, and it's checking off an evening bag for me, which is a gap that I realized in my collection. I'm trying to be very intentional this year about only bringing in things that fill gaps that I have, because I have realized I do have a few. And so I want to get those gaps filled in first, and then I can focus on buying things simply because I love them, whether they're practical or not. But you have to prioritize with spending. And this did come in a dust bag, and it is a one-of-a-kind mini East-West bag. Now, I have 2 East-West bags and I love them. I've done a comparison of the East-West bags, but 1, this is a color that they have never done, and 2, it's in silk, and it's not showing up as vibrant on camera. It's actually almost showing up muted on camera, but it is a gorgeous royal purple, and it is so reflective in the light, and paired with this gold hardware, and I've been wearing a lot more gold jewelry, this is just phenomenal. And I was also thrilled with the price of this one. This bag was marked down to 385 pounds. I believe that the regular stylist are 455 pounds, I think. So like super great deal on this one as well. Definitely had some great savings. Ultimately, I would have been okay paying full price for this bag as a one-off, one-of-a-kind. The other bags I looked at that I considered were all interesting material bags. I don't want anything at this point. I don't need anything at this point that's overly durable. I have bags for that. I'm needing to bring in things that add diversity and add interest to my collection so I can pull them out and use them as pieces. I have my eye on a vintage YSL bag, actually. It's a very interesting material. I've been looking at interesting material Lady Dior's. I need bags with some interest in them. And I'm at a place in my collection while yes, I do have holes, I have holes that I want to fill with interesting pieces. And having a silk bag, definitely not a practical choice, particularly now that I have a puppy in addition to my golden retriever, but it was just so pretty. This one had to come home. And I do have one other final Strathberry unboxing that it's sort of Strathberry, but it's sort of not. And when I show it to you, it will definitely make sense why I'm saying that. But I hadn't unboxed it on this channel yet, and I haven't had a chance to unbox it on this channel yet. So let me grab that. So back in the fall, Strathberry did a really cool series of collaborations with Scottish artists. And what they did is that the artist created a collection of paintings in their own style based on the Strathberry collection, their leather colors, and they were all beautiful collections. But because they were doing them based on a lot of the spring summer lines, they were very, very bright, and that doesn't necessarily go in my home. My home has a lot of earth tones, a lot of rich reds, greens, tans, warm toned colors. And then the Benassi collection came through, and when I saw Hannah Benassi's artwork, there were so many pieces that I loved. The one that I first fell in love with, that just like stole my heart and I really connected with, was Ombre Sold. And then as I was going around doing a virtual tour with my client advisor, she pointed out to this one, and I thought, oh, that's super beautiful, but I don't know where I'd put it in my home. And the more that I thought about it, the more that I loved it. So I reached out to the artist and asked if she could send me some additional pictures, because I really was very drawn to this piece. And when she did, I was like, oh my gosh, the detail that I'm now seeing in her photo, in her high definition photo, not just off of an iPad camera, this piece has to come home with me because of what I see in this piece. This is what I see when I look out my window. And it is this gorgeous painting. I will put a full picture in here because I don't think the full thing is captured. But to me, this very much looks like deer or horses running through a forest. And we have a very dense wooded area around our home, and we do have a lot of deer that sleep in it. And when my dog notices them in the morning, and when Chloe notices them in the morning, she likes to chase them through the forest. So I see these deer running and leaping through the forest. At some point, my husband and I will have horses. I will see them moving around in the wooded area or up towards the wooded area. And so to me, this is very much our life in a painting. It is are nature in a painting, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. And my husband knew that, so he gave me the go-ahead to order it, and this was my 2,000 subscriber present from him, and I was super thrilled to get it. And one of the things that I'm going to do in our home is to bring in more original artwork. I have gone through and I'm slowly working to replace like photos that we had up on the wall with art pieces, because I want our home to have a lot of art in it, and this is one of the first pieces in doing that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this unboxing. I know I've been away for a while with tax season as well as with the new puppy, but I will be doing more content, posting regular weekly videos. I have some exciting collaborations coming up with Lisa from Luxury and Life in the Middle, as well as with Meredith from Living Luxe with Meredith. So I hope you guys will be subscribed to check that out. And who knows, maybe a Birkin will show up at some point as well. Bye.